phrase that's, takes David and I back 4 years. You have not because you ask not. The thing that keeps you from all the opportunities that you could possibly get is you simply not asking a question or not asking for it. The worst thing someone can say to you is no in any situation. Even if it's you asking for a contribution to your campaign. You get 100%, you won't get 100% of any of the money you don't ask for. Yeah, that's pretty much.
I think just to wrap up, I didn't know Suzanne, so I apologize. But I think just to wrap up, it's really important to bring this back to kind of where we started earlier. Somebody mentioned Barack Obama's Philadelphia speech earlier. And so I want to tie that into this because I think it's important, especially because I disagree with my colleague David here. I think what he did in this speech is he found common ground, values messaging, and he made it work for all of us. So I'm just going to read you just a small excerpt. I am the son of a black man from Kenya and a white woman from Kansas. I was raised with the help of a white grandfather who survived the Depression to serve in Patton's Army during World War II, and a white grandmother who worked on a bomber assembly line at Fort Leavenworth while he was overseas. I've gone to some of the best schools in America and lived in one of the world's poorest nations. I am married to a black American who carries within her the blood of slaves and slave owners, an inheritance we passed on to our two precious daughters. I have brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, uncles, and cousins of every race and every hue, scattered across 3 continents. And for as long as I live, I will never forget that in no other country on earth is my story even possible. Skip down. The fact is that comments that have been made and the issues that have surfaced over the last few weeks reflect the complexities of race in this country, and we see now it's broader than the country, that we've never really worked through. A part of our union that we have yet to perfect. And if we walk away now, if we simply retreat into our respective corners, we will never be able to come together and solve challenges like healthcare or education or the need to find good jobs for every American. There was something else that was just said, and I encourage you all in your own time to read a poem by an African-American poet laureate by the name of Langston Hughes, where he says, I too sing America. And I think that for the purposes of this dialogue, you can plug in your respective country there. I thank you all for doing this with us today, and I hope you all have had just as valuable experience as we all have. Thank you so much.